What are the main considerations when eating if you choose to have a gastric band?
Okay, well the first thing is to eat when you're hungry and not eat when you're not, because the great gift that the gastric band gives the patient is that their hunger is greatly lessened. They don't feel hungry. The second gift that a gastric band gives a patient is that they feel full with a small meal. So that combination of factors gives the great effect of the gastric band. So what I usually recommend with meal times with a gastric band patient is to have a drink of water, perhaps 5 minutes before a meal. That seems to help make it easier to eat the food that comes with meal time. The second issue is to eat each mouthful as a separate mouthful. Each mouthful, as it goes down the esophagus, will go into the small pouch, sit there for a little while, and then go through the band into the stomach. It's the stretching of the pouch as the food goes into it that causes the feeling of being full. Now, if the gastric band eats mouthfuls on top of each other, they will tend to get stuck in the lower esophagus, and that will cause pain. So it's important to have that drink of water. It's important to eat each mouthful as a separate mouthful and wait till the preceding mouthful has gone through before eating the second one. This is something that most people learn, but some people never learn, and they interpret the getting stuck feeling as being because the food they've eaten is too heavy, and so they tend to go to softer foods to avoid the pain, and then that leads to the slippery slope of band failure because of eating softer foods. The next thing for the band patient to be aware of is the need to finish eating, and one of my colleagues has expressed it as saying that if you're still eating past 20 minutes, you don't really want to lose weight. That's a reasonable thing to do, and but most people will feel full if they're eating firmish food and eating for 10, 15, 20 minutes. They'll feel full, and then to stop eating when you feel full, to be aware of that feeling of fullness and stop before overeating.